Decided on the screw shot. Unlucky to put the pink safe, but excellent shot.
I've got to say, how well does Mark Selby strike those shots? It's such a positive hit. If ever you were trying to explain to a club player how to hit the ball, just copy the hit of Mark Selby. So positive through the ball.
20.
As usual, sitting on the fence.
21.
Well, I was just trying to work out the scores, actually.
I must admit, I didn't think the pink potted where the red was, so that was an excellent positional shot he played there. He's 31 in front. Needs 2 reds, 2 big colours. Needs that red to bounce off the cushion, and it hasn't
28.
done, so he needs one more good shot.
You've got to say he's very much the favourite, because even if this goes wrong, he should be able to control the situation from here. Tremendous amount of power.
34.
Even though that pink was a relatively straight pot, power shot bounced the cue ball, created a bit more of an angle.
35.
5-4. Selby looks ominous.
Yes, this is frame ball, of course, but Ronnie will probably carry on for the snookers as its first frame. That is very well played. The break's only 41, but he had to work really, really hard for that.
41.
White in behind the green is what he'll be playing as well.
Mark Selby, 41.
Excellent break. Selby settled down. Remains to see how long it is before Sullivan does. If Ronnie can guarantee potting the pink or black, he'll play to pot the red here. He's just had a little glance at the scoreboard. Looks very thin, but I think he can play it slow enough to hold for the pink or black. Oh, kiss black would help, because otherwise the pot's not a certainty.
1.
Doesn't really want to play the blue. It means 39 behind. One snooker, a 4-point snooker now, not enough.
6. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
He probably played the cannon on the black, and because he missed it, had to take the blue, which, as Steve said, now needs one to tie. Hello, you can't play.
Oh.
Mark, you're too good a player to even think about playing a shot like that.
Do you know what? If that red was a bit further up the table, it would be very close to a free ball. It's not.
A body blow came in frame 8, a frame he should have won to go 5-3. If he throws this one away, it will be tough to see him remain his composure in the next 10 or so minutes. That's a little bit unlucky from Ronnie, nearly perfect, but Mark can get through to this. I was just going to ask you which way you'd play it. I'd have played to cut the red in the side cushion, which he has done. Probably a little bit too hard though, needs the blue to come to his rescue.
Clip the edge of this, can he? Or is it off the bottom cushion? No, he can clip it. This looks as if it... No, I thought for a minute it was just going to get there, but...
Excellent safety there.
Yes, even so. He's got the weight very nice here. He'd be delighted to see where that's ended up.
Fortunate Didn't play to put it there, like Steve suggested. He played to put it on near the black or on the side cushion. Ronnie's played 2 or 3 great safety shots on the trot, but it is a little bit dangerous. Took your choice, Steve, because the plant must have been on. The only problem with that, if you don't get the snooker, you're asking for trouble. Obviously, we can't tell from here that he can see this red. And that's gone okay, because I don't think he can get to the right-hand side of the brown with enough side.
Well, good parts for Ronnie O'Sullivan. The bad part, the blue's gone safe. Oh, that's different. And all of a sudden,
Foul.
from having won the frame after potting that pink,
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
effectively won the frame.
There's 3 things Ronnie can do here, isn't he? He can play to pot the pink as a free ball, play it slow enough to still snooker him, have it played from there, or replace. What would you do?
Could get the blue out and play behind the black.
Fluke.
1 each. The nugget has come out of retirement and called a shot right. Phone the police.
Fantastic match player. Up against it all of a sudden here. Ronnie O'Sullivan needs, at the moment, red with brown. Blue goes into open play.
Wow, is this fluked? Has he fluked it? Has he fluked it? Well, you can't believe that, can you? Mark Selby's just looked up at the commentary box as if to say, how on earth can that happen? I think it's you who's talked about the snooker gods in the studio the other day, and because Mark's kind of played a couple of bad shots, it's amazing that they don't forget.
5.
Well, overscrewed that, but being left-handed as well. Needs a good strike on this, though.
7.
Well, this fluke, very rarely do you see a fluke go. You see it go along the top cushion, as we saw with John Higgins' fluke black against Ding Junhui earlier on, but to cling to the cushion against the nap as well, that's very, very unusual. This will be a body blow.
10.
Well, when Mark Selby initially took on that speculative
14.
cut into the corner pocket, the last thing really on his mind was the possibility of going anywhere near the middle, but he mishit it so badly, pretty thick, I think, that the cue ball careered into that middle pocket.
Yeah, but it was the way he missed the snooker and left the free ball as well. For somebody of Mark's class,
19.
that's just unheard of. I mean, he's too good a player, and that just shows you what nerves can do for you. He made a break of 41 earlier on in this frame and looked to be in control. Played 1 bad positional shot.
25.
But it's been the fluke from O'Sullivan. That is now winning the opening frame. It was a very, very scrappy affair. Each player had plenty of chances. Selby should have won it, as he should have won the frame 8 this afternoon. He didn't. He's lost them both and now trails by 5 frames to 4.
I mean, he has played unbelievably well, considering he'd only played for a few hours with it before the Masters started. No prizes for guessing where the cue ball's going to finish up here.
Mark Selby, 1.
You just got to hit and hope here. Didn't get close to it.
Foul. And a miss. Mark Selby 5.
It's a bit like a trick shot he's trying.
He'll settle for that.
Potable along the cushion into the left corner. So he's playing this one, but he's having to swerve it around the blue. He may have fluked the snooker. Yellow covering one red, blue only partially covering this one.
Well, trying to kick this red up the table coming off the baulk cushion first. Got to be careful you don't knock the brown in.
Foul. And a miss.
Well, I didn't expect it to go that way because he didn't hit the red.
Mark Selby 4.
That was a total misjudgment. He didn't even get near the red, and
well, we've had it confirmed that Jan Verhaas did call the miss. Well, it took a long time for Mark to decide, but in the end he's not put Ronnie in any trouble here. Well, that might be quite nice for Ronnie. That's not bad at all. I suggest that Ronnie O'Sullivan, although a slim chance,
is it hard enough?
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Better speed this time.
easy to snooker Mark on the red next to the blue. He needs to get the one he's hitting safe, and he's not got the snooker on that one. He'd be disappointed.
As John mentioned, he did call the miss, so we would have been surprised. And that Ken Doherty in the studio has got some very good hearing, John, to hear that all the way down in the studio.
Wow, is it one of these where you play a little drag shot and try and get a snooker behind the blue, but you need to get it? That's what he's played. Well, he played it hard enough that he was going to knock the red safe. Didn't fully commit to the snooker behind the blue.
He's got a straightforward escape down the table, but he's got to be careful he doesn't push a red on here. And he's made a complete mess of it.
Well, that's remarkable, isn't it? I think he may have had a little bit of a result if Ronnie's hampered by the blue.
What about the left hand, though? This is incredible how useful the left hand is in this situation.
Still hampered, though. But boy, didn't he cue that well. If he's straight, well, he's got a nice angle on the blue.
It would be nice to get the black back on its spot, because the red's difficult, but at least to get from red to the black if it was on a spot would be much easier.
Couldn't agree with you more, Dennis, but can he get perfect on the red off this black? Can he get perfect on the red? Well, it's a tough red, this. It's a tough red, but what a frame this could be to to win.
9.
Every chance now.
For a moment there, I thought he'd missed the red. It hit the cushion first, but it still went in.
16.
What a turnaround this could be.
I always say, Dennis, that the key
18.
to any clearance, even when the balls are on the spots, is brown to blue. It's so important on this occasion because he needs a good angle on the blue to get onto the pink that isn't on its spot and slightly awkward.
21.
And the angle that he will leave on the pink is crucial because it's not a straightforward pot in the middle. It would be okay just to roll it
25.
in, but he's got to get on the black. So this now is the key shot. Got to be absolutely spot on.
A little bit straighter on the blue would have been better. He's going to have to, I think, come off the top cushion. So, as you say, crucial he gets a good angle on the pink. So Mark Selby now looking at the table thinking there's maybe a little bit of hope. I think when he played that poor safety and Ronnie potted the last red, he thought he'd blown this frame.
.30.
Not one of Ronnie's bests.
Well, to get nicely on the black, he'd have to take it up into the corner. And it's the corner he's going for.
36.
What a shot!
And what a frame to win. And he's won it. Well, Mark Selby will be kicking himself. What a chance he threw away there. Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan flying to the changing room. He's delighted. We're all square again. 7-all.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
Well, not quite exactly as played because he was looking to get that cue ball close to the baulk cushion.
That's always the danger. Has he covered it? Has he got a good cue ball? He might have to swerve around the green because he can't plant the red to the left of the pink onto it. Pink's in the way, so the swerve shot. He'll go towards the black with the cue ball if he pots it. Never easy to judge that type of swerve. Didn't he play it well? Still far from easy though.
3.
Now, can he play the run through, cannon the red just to the left of the black? Didn't bother with that. You want to risk not being on a colour. 33 points behind.
Well, that is unusual. I just hope he
Ronnie
hasn't
O'Sullivan, 4.
taken a little bit out of the tip of the cue, which you can do when you miss cue like that. Well, at least he can force a little smile about it, but no foul shot because the white jumped and hit the yellow. The brown and green are a good target here.
Yeah, pretty good shot, but Ronnie can get through to this red on left-hand side. You just got to be careful. He'll be sending it towards the right corner. He doesn't want to kiss the yellow. He could leave it. Played it well, and what a good line, and what a good length. What a good line and length that
is. No matter how much you look at it, you just got to rely on a little bit of good fortune. You never know where they're going to finish.
could have been worse, but he's left the red to the left centre.
That wasn't easy.
One.
Wow, a little nudge would have been better. The yellow will do. .34 the difference. Playing the pot. He's missed it. He's missed it.
Mark Selby, 1.
And he hasn't covered it. I really did think that Mark might have taken the yellow. The blue is the only one that could come to his rescue. The green's not going to be straightforward because of the brown over the pocket.
He's got to play the black off the red to be able to win this frame by 1 point. But to do it at this visit, well, is very, very difficult. But what a chance Mark Selby has missed there. Will he live to regret another frame that he looks certain to win?
8.
There is a path round the back of the black here to leave the green for the left corner. If he can judge the angle, he can swing the white off 2 or 3 cushions. Looks good to me. There's the third cushion
10.
coming up.
A little bit further away from the cushion would have been ideal. Twice it has looked all over for the
13.
Selby camp.
Is he going to risk leaving a possible double on the blue? I don't know if he's got an angle to get up close to the blue to leave it up into the right corner pocket. Let's have a look. It's tough when the brown's so close to the pocket to control the cue ball here. This isn't easy. So it's the blue up the cushion.
17.
And this is a tough shot.
Well, he's given himself a good chance. That was a tremendous shot on the brown. Mark Selby can't look. No.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
Well, he took the chance. Ronnie needs to hit it, no problem. Can he get it safe? He can get it safe. Good hit, and I was with you, Dennis. I think he had a rather played thin off the blue and left quite a bit of distance between cue ball and object ball. Mark Selby did have a look at the potting angle on this blue, but surely it's too dangerous to take on.
He definitely looked at the potting angle. Where's the cue ball? It's okay. It was a thin contact.
And it's this type of long distance shot with side that has been catching him out occasionally. That blue is too close to the corner pocket. How's the cue ball? The cue ball has sneaked past the black. So Mark Selby has a good look at the blue. The blue for the frame and a 9-8 lead.
Vicky doesn't want to look at the table. You can't blame her. If the blue doesn't pass the pink, he's got away with it. If the blue passes the pink, he can just roll it in.
Well, I've just had a look at Mark Selby's body language. I think this blue passes the pink. It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one, and he's not perfect on the pink. The pink's just as difficult, but nothing to do with the pink. He pots the pink, he's on the black. As Mark Selby thrown away another frame.
The pink's there.
11.
What a frame to pinch. Mark Selby had a break of 49. He looked an odds-on favourite to take this frame, but it's Ronnie O'Sullivan who does take that frame, and now he only needs one to win his 4th Masters title.